Well, hello Libras, welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot. I might be sounding a little bit more quiet because it's a weekend, my kids are here and they are currently asleep. I don't want to wake them up, but if you do suddenly hear some big commotion in the background, that's probably them getting up. Okay, welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarot. If you are a regular viewer, today we are going to be doing a crush reading. Who has a crush on you? Okay. This is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, well, that's fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry. Maybe you're working from a different aspect of your birth chart. Go and check out your birth chart. There are plenty of different sites out there where you can find these things. Astrology, I think is one of them. I'm not big in astrology, so I can't be 100% sure, but I'm sure you will find one. Google is very good at finding things for you. Yeah, go and check out your birth chart. Maybe you're working from a different aspect. Go and check out the All Signs overview for this particular round of reads. There will be a link in the description for that. See if anything else resonates with you. Could be your key factor for finding the right video. Okay, all that being said, from the All Signs overview, you had the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups is about sort of communication, heartfelt, emotional communication. It is also about just having an amazing amount of love. Maybe you just like love everyone and everything. Maybe they just love everyone and everything. In a minute, we'll see what's going with. Okay, right, so there's our card. And the Queen of Spades equates to an Aquarian. Now, if you're a regular viewer, you might sometimes hear me say, God damn, I wish I mentioned this at the beginning so I don't look like I'm just like riding the waves of what cards come out. So I actually did make a little note of where cards stopped me for this particular read. The first cards what stopped me, was when I was doing these, because they're the ones I shuffle first. There you go. Don't know if you can see it, but it says Libra and then it says young heir. Okay, I've got the next two underneath it, but I don't want to be showing them off now. We'll show them off as and when they come out. Okay, so it just goes to prove that it's right. It actually stopped on a four of spades. A four of spades flicked out of there when I was pre-shuffling. It's probably a younger Aquarius, but just slightly younger. But it could be any Aquarian, any age. Okay. So as I was saying, we'll get a cut out of here to go and clarify that Queen of Cups a little bit better. We've got an Eight of Pentacles. This could possibly be work related to you. Oh, it wants to show some more. We got the Page of Wands. This could be a spur of the moment. I'm just going to grab this opportunity while it's there. Opportunity. And then the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck again. You just can't write this stuff, can you? You just can't. You just really can't write this stuff. Okay. So let's get the main energies out, shall we? The first energy will be who this person is in a little bit more detail, who this Aquarian is in a little bit more detail. Second energy will be what they are thinking of at the moment about you. And the third energy will be the likely outcome or possible advice to you from the universe. Okay. And then obviously we'll get some clarifiers from that deck there afterwards. So we got King of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, you can hear me giggling a bit. Right, so yeah, I'll get my bit of paper again. Again, I don't know if you can see it, but there you go. K Pence, King of Pentacles. Ah, lovely. So, and we'll get a card off the bottom of the deck as well. That will be the overall energy of this particular read. So we'll start with that one. 9 Cups. Emotional fulfillment, kind of like possibly dreams coming true type energy is overspilling this whole read. So the King of Pentacles for your person. Your person is successful. They are successful within their field, but they've worked hard to become successful within their field. It's not like they were just like, I don't know, given given all the opportunities. Well, in a way, yes, they were given all the opportunities in the world that could possibly be given to them, but they were spiritually aware enough to grab them opportunities as well. Just like that Page of Wands we saw. This is someone who feels the moment is right and grabs that moment. And it's got them elevated quite highly into a position of power within their own little domain. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be successful at work. Maybe they're a successful parent. Maybe they're successful in some sort of community group and like now chair a community group or something like that. Or it could be they're just very, very successful in work and, well, they're sitting there at the pinnacle most place that you can get in their particular field. Okay, so let's see what else clarifies this a little bit. Okay, the Death card. In terms of a person, a Death card, I'm going to say this is a person who knows when something is over. Okay, they don't hang on to things overly much. When something's finished, it's finished. They turn their back on it like she has with that tree there, and they start concentrating on what else is alive. What else can I keep going? What else can I keep doing? The Five of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and a Knight of Cups. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles is saying possibly they may be in a little bit of financial difficulty at the moment, but I actually feel that this is more of like they tend to freeze people out. They tend to isolate themselves when they are concentrating on something else. Yeah, we've got the Death card coming out first, then the Five of Pentacles. Did I call it the Five of Cups earlier? The Five of Pentacles. So like when a situation has come to an end and they're starting on another situation, they tend to isolate themselves and just concentrate on that situation. And then as that starts to start supporting itself, so to speak, they will open back up again. The Four of Cups is telling us that they feel there is something missing in their life. Okay, they're a little bit disappointed where they are. They've got a lot of it. Imagine this Nine of Cups down there. They've got emotional fulfillment, but they haven't got the ultimate relationship. Okay, the Ten of Cups being the ultimate relationship, the Nine of Cups being, well, emotionally fulfilled. With the Knight of Cups coming after that Four of Cups, this is kind of, I feel, what they are missing. It's the cup. In other depictions where you have nice pretty pictures instead of just cups representing cups. Okay, this is a very basic form of tarot I do this literally just for my my YouTube channel, because the whole idea of my YouTube channel when I first started it was stripping it all back to basics. Okay, getting rid of all the fancy imagery on the cards, getting rid of all the astrology links, which have kind of like symbioted onto tarot via YouTube and other means of like internet type reads, and just going back to what tarot is, which is what it is. So the Four of Cups, other depictions of the Four of Cups will quite often show someone with three things in front of them, like three cups of something, and they're thinking about a fourth cup of something. The cups will be like emotional attachments, love of, like of, anger to, joy towards, whatever it might be for you in the way it pans out. But there's a missing cup out of the four. Okay, they've got three in front of them. They're thinking of the fourth. This is the fourth cup they're thinking about. Now, the Knight of Cups is all about bringing forth love. Yeah, delivering a love message, something like that. So possibly with that Queen of Cups involved with this read as well. Twice with the fact that it was in the All Signs overview and the bottom card of the cup. They're wanting to bring love to you. They're wanting to open up and communicate to you about how they feel. Okay, and possibly even with a Knight of Cups coming out, express where they want to go in the future with you. Okay, crossing all this is the Seven of Wands. They are quite a defensive person, but this defensive person, they defend what they feel is right. They sometimes believe that they have the moral high ground. They sometimes are on their high horse a little bit, believing that they are right and they're defending that position until that position is untenable, which at that time they revert back to their death characteristic of themselves, drop that particular thing, move on to the next thing. Okay, so let's see what we have for what they're thinking of. They're thinking of the King of Swords. Okay, so this is what they're thinking of towards you, the King of Swords. They're thinking of taking action towards you. They know the truth. They know how they feel about you. Okay, they're crushing on you like crazy at the moment. They know that they want more, and they're thinking about taking action upon that. They're thinking of turning that Knight of Cups into something a little bit more powerful. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers out for this. Anytime you feel like, universe, that's absolutely fine with me. We're going to take them. Okay. Obviously, the universe getting a little bit arsey with me there. Okay. So we've got the Queen of Wands. Okay. We've got the Lovers. And that's the exact same spot the Lovers came out in the last read I'd done, which was Virgo's read. Okay. We got the Eight of Cups and we have got the Three of Pentacles. And I'm just going to put you on pause for a second while I blow my nose. Well, okay then, that was just a moment for you, but it was a little bit longer for me. Right, so they're taking action on what? What are they taking action on? They're taking action on towards you with that King of Swords because they find you extremely attractive. They find the idea of being with you. She's looking at the Lover's card there, extremely attractive. Okay. The Queen of Wands, yes, the Queen of Wands can be a lot of things, but you have to take all the different things the different cards can be in context with things around them. What questions you've asked the universe, whatever. Okay, we're doing how they're thinking. It could be that they're thinking that you're a two-faced, backstabbing, nasty piece of work, because that's what the Queen of Wands sometimes come across as. But we're asking a question of what do they think about the person they're crushing on. They're probably not thinking that. Okay, they're probably thinking of the attractive, positive, pretty aspect of the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is very good at bringing people towards her. She's a very positive, go-getter kind of person. Yes, she can sometimes look like she's a nasty bitch by the way she does her work, but at the end of the day, she is an attractive energy. Okay, and I say she, your person can be a he, and it's just literally she. We're talking about a queen on the deck. Okay, the Lovers. The Lovers are saying that this is, they're thinking of a union. They're thinking of like, kind of just like holding your hand, staring longingly into your eyes and seeing where that moment goes. Okay, because we've got that Lovers out. Could have been a more passionate, cuddling naked Lovers if it come out in that spot, but it's not. Okay, they're talking about that got me a warning. Okay, my thumbnail for Gemini, I think on the last round of reads, it could have possibly been this round of reads, got me a warning because the Lover's card out of this deck, yeah, you can see a little nipple. Okay, so I had to re-edit my thumbnail to please the YouTube algorithm because, well, it can't define the difference between a drawing, yeah, and something real. Okay, anyway, the Lovers. It is also the universe saying that I'm having a hand in this. Okay, I'm kind of like pushing you together. I've already told you that this person is quite spiritually awakened. They do sort of see the opportunity and they realise, they get the signs and they go, yeah, I'm taking that. I know that this opportunity is going to work well. That Page of Wands we saw. So this is the universe kind of possibly ushering them more than you into this situation, which is leading us to the Eight of Cups movement. They're thinking of moving with you somehow. Maybe, as I said, it's us sitting here under this Four of Cups. They're missing something within their life, which is kind of leaving them a little bit disappointed. Maybe they want you to move in with them, want them to move in with you, depending on the situations. They're wanting to move away from what they currently got, and they're thinking of moving towards you with that. And the Three of Pentacles, quite often is about working together with someone on something new. Now that could be they're thinking about working together on making and creating a new life with you, but it is also all about foundations. All the three is about foundations, building foundations, and that's what they're wanting to do with you. They're wanting to build a practical, stable foundation with you so they can move on and go forward in life with you. Now let's see what's crossing this. The counterpart to the Queen of Wands. The King of Wands is crossing this, and the King of Wands is telling us that basically they are very passionate and they are driven, and what they're thinking about you, they're passionate and driven towards you. And this might be a little bit out of character for them, but at the end of the day, it's that universe's choice pushing them in there. It's giving them ideas and inspirations about being passionate, what being passionate and drawn towards you can actually bring in the long run. Okay. Now, if you're interested and if you were observant, you would have noticed a lot of cards fell on the floor. And if you are interested, we have a 7 of Wands in reverse, and that could be talking about taking their defenses down for you. We've got a 4 of Pentacles in the upright. Now, that could be them hanging on to something long and dead, but they're thinking about that. But we know that's not the case with how they got like their profile up there, if you will. They're someone who let go of things when they're done. So it's not that. So it's more of a settlement energy. Okay, and the 4 of Pentacles can talk about like the settlement after a house move or a job change or something like that. So we're looking at that. What else can I see easily without sort of disturbing the pile down there? I've got a Hermit half in reverse. Now again, that could be them coming out of this like isolated time they've been in, if you will. Okay, they've been maybe soul searching, having a deep soul and a deep night of the soul, something like that. That's what they call it. I don't know, but they've been searching within themselves for answers, and now they're sort of coming out from that. And we've also got a 9 of Cups again. Well, the emotional fulfillment, we've already got that out. We know about that. Okay, all the rest of them I can't really see very well, so we won't be talking about them, but I will be picking them up just now. So just bear with me for a second. In fact, I tell you what, to save your precious time, I will put you on pause. Okay, well, we're back. Well, just by the way, yeah, I don't edit my videos, okay, on this channel. You get pretty much as it comes. The only form of editing I might do is putting you on pause while I'm actually videoing to save your time. You don't need to see me picking up cards off the floor for 30 seconds. Okay, and the other thing is you don't particularly want to be seeing my shoulder jump into view every sort of couple of seconds as I'm bending down picking up the cards. So I'll put you on pause on things like that, and possibly when I'm sneezing, clearing my throat, having a drink. Yeah, because you don't want to be hearing all that stuff either, do you? You don't come here to hear all that. You come here for a tarot read. So that's kind of like why I pause things, just to give you the tarot read. Okay, so victory. So the outcome for you is victory or recognition. Maybe it's just nice to be recognized, isn't it? They come forth, they tell you how they feel with that Queen of Cups. They tell you that they want to move in with you and form a stable foundation, that they love you immensely. Yeah, and well, you're just happy with that recognition of, wow, someone finds me attractive, someone really likes me. Okay, Wheel of Fortune's coming out a lot in here as well. Okay, so we have got the Page of Swords, the Star, the Wheel of Fortune and Justice coming out for the outcome for you. Now, the Page of Wands is saying you may be a little bit disappointed with this person. They might not be coming in the package you want them to be coming in. But the Star is saying it is everything you've asked for. Okay, unless you were extremely detailed with your manifestation to the universe and said, I want them to be a certain height, I want them to have certain hair, I want them to have certain coloured eyes, I want them to have certain type of lips. Yeah, everything which was up for not discussion, sort of like, what's the right word? anything weren't actually pinned down and classified as a certain need in your manifestation, the star here, your manifestation, well, that was up to artist interpretation. There you go. Let's call it artist interpretation. So you've asked the universe at some point in your life for the perfect person. Yeah, my dream beau, my honey bun, my perfect person, my life partner, whatever you want to call them, whatever you've dreamt of. Yeah. And the universe has delivered. It's delivered in the best way it can. It's found that person, or possibly if you believe in creating your own universes around you, you've created that person. But the artistic license of what that person might look like, yeah, the cosmetics of it, if you will, that might not quite be to your satisfaction. Maybe they're carrying an extra few pounds that you're not happy with. Maybe their hair's grey when you wanted someone with dark hair. Maybe they're a couple of inches taller than you would have preferred to be looking on eye level with them, not looking up into their eyes. And stuff like that. That's all just, well, it's packaging. I call it packaging. Okay, when you get a Christmas present, you're not really overly worried by the bow and the paper around the box. You're wanting to know what's inside the box. Okay, what's inside this person. So that's what this is, the Page of Swords and that star. You're a little bit disappointed with the presentation, that's a good word, of your manifestation, but the universe has manifested with the star, and it is victorious. It's what you've wanted. You're getting, you've been recognized by the universe, and you've been rewarded by it. They've manifested it for you. And for some reason, yes, I do refer to the universe as they, but that's just my personal preference. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. It is time, basically. That's what it's saying. It's the things of, you're being rewarded for the shit you've gone through. The time, the wheel of time is just ticking round, and it's now time for you to get your just desserts. Whatever the case may be, it's just basically saying that this is destined. You were always destined to get something at this given time, and you've got your manifestation pretty much how you wanted it, apart from the wrapping, but that's by the by in it. Okay, and justice is telling us this is your just desserts. Okay, if you want to look at it that way, it's just, yeah, this is payment. The universe is saying, well, yeah, you've helped me out here, there, and everywhere. Yeah, you being someone who watches tarot reads, you're spiritually in tune, you pick up the signs, you react from those signs, you're helping the universe, trying to create balance. Okay, and this is the universe saying, well, now here is your reward, here is your payment, you've worked for me, I now give you something in reward for that. And that's what that is telling us there with the Justice card. Okay, for some of you, this might be, it's about time I get what I want. It's about time I get my justice. I've gone through a lot of shit to get to where I am now. Oh, this is my reward. Okay. And crossing all that is the Temperance. It's about time. I've gone through a lot of shit. I've been patient. I've waited here. And now I'm finally getting what I want. Yes, Temperance is all about like taking time, being patient. The best things come to those who wait. And taking that time and being patient actually makes you a stronger person. Okay, but there is also a mixing of two cups there. The Temperance angel there is pouring out the energy of one cup into another. This is actually talking about this here. Two cards. It's talking about this here. Okay, and that at the same time. But we'll keep that a little separate. Okay, which is the coming together of energies. It's seen by most as the soulmate card of the tarot. Yeah, you're drawing your soulmates together. Obviously, we know this is kind of like a bit of a soulmate for you because the Lovers come out there. And there's a fair bit of major arcana coming out as well, and court cards and the like. But yeah, this is the coming together of you and your person. And it's also suddenly calms things down around you, where you might be a little bit hectic and haywire in your thinking or your actions or your emotions. This has a calming effect on you. This Aquarium will have a calming effect on you. And then after that, we've also got the Chariot coming out, which is talking about like a victory against all the odds. You may be manifesting all the time for this person. You may be doing the universe's work. but like you never really thought you didn't really believe you were ever going to get that reward. Okay, and this is the 100 to 1 shot coming in. That is that reward coming in. You finally occurred enough universe points to cash it in and get your present. Okay, so that is your read, Librans. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, that is fantastic. If it doesn't, don't worry too much. As I said at the beginning, go and check out that All Signs Overview link in the description. Also check out your birthplace or your birth sign, your birth chart. Maybe you're working off a different aspect. I recommend Venus for this particular one. I don't know why, I just do. I'm not 100% on astrology, but I'm pretty sure that's to do with your love life. So go and check that one out. Or just check out anything that resonates with you. That'd be fine. If you like this, please feel free. Let me know you like this by giving it a thumbs up. Okay. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I'd strongly suggest you do so, because then you won't miss any future Libran reads I do. And if you are the cross watcher watching, obviously you're interested in a Libran. Okay, so you won't miss those Libran reads I do. Okay, and if you want to leave a comment, feel free. I do get back to the comments as quick as I can. Sometimes I may take my time deliberating on how to correctly respond to your comment. I do get a few every now and then what make me stop and think, well, really, how do I respond to this? But yeah, feel free, leave a comment. I do have a full-time job. This is something I do on the side for you, to try to help you in your life. So my time is a little bit stretched in amongst family, work, and this, and I get back to them as quick as I can. And lastly, yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me your time. That is greatly appreciated. I'll say lastly, then, if you want to support me in any way, shape, or form, yeah, obviously you could do that financially by leaving me super stickers, super likes, all those sort of things. But more importantly, you can give me your time. That is probably the best way you can support me or any other creator you watch on YouTube. If you watch videos right to the end, and I am only talking to maybe 2 of you now because you're watching right to the end, you actually boost the algorithms on the search platform and the everything what the algorithms run by a lot, because it says someone was engrossed in this video for all 27.5 minutes of it. Okay, which means that's a big deal, because a lot of people only watch little bits here and there. Stop when someone says, well, that's the end of your tarot read. Yeah, and then never watch that last little bit at the end. A lot of people, a lot of creators have what's called the hockey stick, where it suddenly drops off at the end, where everyone leaves because they think that's the end of the video. Anyway, thank you for watching. Until the next time I catch you, Librans, you all be good out there.